The Spencer Solves It team is going to be fighting to get the money back for both of these women. We're going to fight as hard as we can, and I believe it's going to take quite a while, but we'll see what happens.
And tonight, guess what? Spencer has solved it. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Keith Garvin.
And I'm Daniela Guzman. Just a few weeks ago, two women reached out to investigator Bill Spencer saying that somebody has stolen thousands of dollars from their bank accounts through Zelle, the money transfer service that's owned by 7 of the nation's biggest banks. Well, immediately, Bill went to work to make things happen and to make things right. Bill's joining us now live with how this all worked out for these women. Bill?
Yeah, Daniela and Keith, this is a very difficult story. It took a lot of work. First of all, you need to know that Zelle is owned by 7 of the largest banks in the country, including Chase. And the two women that you're about to meet are not the only victims in this case that have had their Zelle accounts drained of thousands of dollars. In fact, in total, according to a U.S. Senate report, more than 190,000 ripoffs have been reported nationwide. And of those cases, less than 10% of the victims have ever actually gotten their money back.
Cindy Little pores over the mountain of complaints and reports and requests for help she's filed ever since her Chase Bank Zelle account was drained of close to $8,000. She says cyber thieves hacked her account and stole $1,000 last December. Immediately, she reported that fraud and Chase returned the money. But 1 month later, it happened all over again. Over a 3-day period, thieves were able to steal a total of $7,900, even though she had already asked the bank to shut down that Zelle account.
I was watching thousands of dollars go out of my account in real time, talking to them on the phone, begging them, freeze my account, shut it down. So when I finally got, they didn't. I was told it was frozen. I go into the bank Monday morning, the minute it opened, and by that point, $7,900 had been taken out of my account.
Even worse, Cindy says, is after 8 years as a customer with Chase, she says the bank told her they did an investigation and found no fraud. And instead, she says they told her she had withdrawn the money herself.
It was a nightmare. There were many sleepless nights, days spent researching, going to the police station, calling the FBI.
Jodine Daniels is also a Chase customer who, in one day last June, had her bank account ripped for $4,600. Just like Cindy, she reported the theft, and just like Cindy, the bank told her there was no fraud involved, that she would simply be out all the money.
I had 36 transactions in the same day.
You know, how many hours?
Within a couple of hours.
36 transactions?
Yes, 36 transactions to the same person in the same day, and paid them $4,600.
But several weeks ago, Cindy and Jodine contacted the Spencer Solves It team for help getting their money back. And immediately, I started calling Chase Bank officials. And several days ago, all of the money taken from both women's accounts was suddenly replaced by Chase and returned to Jodine and Cindy.
I can't thank you enough. You're the only one that has tried to help me, and you did it, and I'm just so grateful to you.
The minute I turned on my Chase account and saw that the $7,900 is back in my account, I can't even tell you how excited I was. And I have no one else to thank but you.
All right, so let's go over it one more time. Altogether, we were able to get Cindy $7,900 back, and Jodine, we were able to get $4,500 back, actually $4,600 back into her account. Again, it took a lot of phone calls and a lot of pressure from me on Chase Bank to make this happen. They did go back and review both cases, and they returned the money, and for that, I thank Chase Bank. Coming up tomorrow, I'm going to show you one thing, a special thing that Cindy gave me at the end of our story. I think you'll get a kick out of it. I'll tell you this, it has something to do with Superman. I'm Bill Spencer, the Spencer Solves It team.